But man, the main attraction, the Nigerian fortress, the Nigerian Federal Reserve, the Nigerian Central Bank, the Central Bank of Nigeria. I think that's the biggest central bank in Africa, in all of Africa.
A ban on cryptocurrency operations? First, it was diaspora remittances when the government in late December 2020 enforced guidelines stopping international money transfer operations, IMTO, from sending money to mobile money operators and also stopped the integration of payment services providers to IMTO accounts. It also stopped switches and processors from getting involved in foreign remittances. Hey Gisters, welcome to Naija Gist, your one-stop hub for all hot gist on Nigerian celebrities and trends. And here's why the federal government of Nigeria, and particularly the Central Bank of Nigeria, is trying hard to dampen heightened interest in cryptocurrencies, which seemed to gain huge value over the festive season. But before we go on, don't also forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you can get a grasp on all the hot trends and gist. Now, the latest policy directive by the Central Bank of Nigeria, which has sparked outrage, is the order of bank and other financial institutions to identify persons and entities operating cryptocurrency exchanges and close all such accounts. The CBN insists that dealing with cryptocurrencies and facilitating payments through them are illegal in the country. Nigerians are angry, and the immediate assumption is that since young Nigerians dared to spark what seemed close to a revolution in the form of a protest against police brutality, the mode of operation and funding for such activity has sparked prolific interest in government circles and particularly the Central Bank of Nigeria, who have reacted with quite harsh policies. In the past few years, dealing in cryptocurrency has become widespread business, with Bitcoin being the most significant of the pack. Around the world, crypto payments are now encouraged and accepted as a medium of exchange and storage of value. The digital currency system has even made its way into football, as a former Real Madrid B striker, David Barrel, recently became the first ever player to be purchased using the decentralized digital currency in the January 2021 transfer window. Well, you all know how conservative adults see liberal and fast-living youths as brash and uncouth. It's the same way the traditional banking system views the virtual banking system and particularly cryptocurrencies. You had no idea? Here is why. Banks do not like cryptocurrency investors because they deposit large sums of money in the bank and then transfer it to electronic wallets that convert it to Bitcoin, Ethereum, or the now popular Dogecoin, among others. Cyber criminals are known to secure their funds by transferring them from banks to crypto investments to ensure that these funds cannot be retrieved when they eventually get caught. Banks want no bad image and never want to get caught in such dubious or questionable transactions that may eventually ground them. The other reason banks detest crypto investment is because the more money you hold in a bank, the more profits that bank makes on overnight. Hence, when crypto investors wire their funds to a crypto wallet, it shrinks the chances of the bank making any profit on the amount. The third reason will be that when cryptocurrency investors make large deposits into their traditional account, the banks have to undertake the rigorous task of investigating the beneficiary. In Nigeria, deposits of over 10 million naira to individual accounts need to be reported to the CBN or the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, who carry out checks to ensure the funds are clean and not from illegal activities. But when funds or profits of crypto investments are wired back into such bank accounts, there is no way for the bank to investigate the source of funds. Hence, we have seen cybercrime suspects use this as a mode of cleaning their money. This is not peculiar to Nigerian banks, but to most banks world over, because in simple terms, they have no control whatsoever over cryptocurrencies. As soon as the central bank issued the directive on closure of accounts facilitating purchase of cryptocurrencies, Nigerians had their previously calm tempers flared. One of such comments came from DJ Switch at DJ_Switchholic, who wrote, "If the ban on crypto by CBN is true, it points yet again to the ill-informed, backward, poverty-promoting dinosaurs T-Rex leading us. Use your time to investigate and close accounts sponsoring terrorists in the country if you don't know what to do. God, man face palming, #EndSARS man walking." Remember those who were actively involved in the EndSARS protest? Now, here's a twist to the story of how the EndSARS protest may have prompted the Central Bank of Nigeria to take that action. EndSARS and Bitcoin donations. Feminist Coalition, a gender equality group, was one of the key organizations that coordinated the smooth operations of the EndSARS protest, a movement against police brutality, on October 2020. The group provided logistics, collecting donations and sending them to states where protests were ongoing, providing medical care, legal aid and even funeral funds for those who passed on during what was planned as smooth, non-violent protests. The gender equality group cheered people from home and abroad to donate to the struggle, which they processed via virtual payment platform Flutterwave. They raised as much as over 45 million naira when a glitch was noticed. Feminist Coalition realized that its online payment links to facilitate donations had slowed in processing these payments and subsequently stopped working. Although government and other key figures were negotiating and mediating with the group, it soon became publicly acknowledged that the glitch in donations and processing payments was the eventuality of pressure from government circles. As this setback seemed to spoil the party of protests building up across Nigeria, some members of the group who were tech-savvy were said to have taken the decision to resort to crypto donations, aided by co-founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, who himself is an advocate of Bitcoin. To facilitate these digital donations, they started by using SendCash, a platform which converts Bitcoin payment into Naira and then deposits these funds into a recipient's Nigerian bank account. At first, this strategy worked until they realized that banks could probably still discover the true source of these funds, which explains how the banks were able to identify and obtain a court order from the Federal High Court in Abuja to freeze the account of 19 individuals and a public affairs company linked to the #EndSARS protest till January 2021. While the group and other coordinators of the project may have then dropped SendCash, they continued to use other means to receive Bitcoin payments and raised about 8 Bitcoins valued at over $88,000 amid other cash donations. Significantly, the crypto payments are safer, as highlighted earlier, because they are decentralized finance assets, meaning funds can't be controlled, blocked or disengaged by any central authority. Also, because personal details are not necessarily disclosed when making such transactions, it protects the privacy of donors and prevents the government from easily figuring out what service the protesters are using to cash out their Bitcoin into Naira. Donations to Sunday Igboho. Taking a cue from Feminist Coalition's Convert collection of donations via Bitcoin, several other individuals have latched onto it. But the first part of the story for the CBN's directive lies with the seeming uprising in the southwest of Nigeria, led by a self-styled activist and Yoruba traditionalist, Chief Sunday Ade, more popularly known as Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, an avid advocate for the creation of the Oduduwa Republic, which is a proposed nation of the 6 states that make up the southwest zone of Nigeria, had recently issued a 7-day notice to Fulanis in the Ibarakwa area of Oyo State after accusing them of complicity in the abduction and killings of southerners in the area. Igboho didn't seem much of a threat until he defied the directive of Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State and proceeded to chase the Fulani herders away after the quit notice expired. The warlord, who has extended his threat to herders-ravaged communities in other states in the southwest, has a plethora of supporters within and outside Nigeria that recently set up a fundraiser to help him buy buses to implement his project of ridding the southwest of killer headsmen. The fundraiser, initiated by a blogger and activist based in the United Kingdom, Maureen Badejo, has generated over 13.2 million naira, with cryptocurrency emerging as one of the major sources of processing the funds. In defiance to the directive, Igboho's lawyer, Tommy Ogoje Daniels, insists that the CBN's directive assets cannot stop the fundraiser set up for him. Ogoje Daniel, who himself appears to be savvy in crypto transactions, explained that since cryptocurrency is an open source platform for peer-to-peer exchange of value and it is largely untraceable, the funding cannot be stopped. So, if the CBN really had Igboho in mind when they decided on this action, maybe they just played the ball over the bar. Dampen growing interest. But there's another possible explanation for this action. In December 2020, Bitcoin, the crown jewel of cryptocurrencies, shot up to cross the $30,000 mark. Since then, Bitcoin has hovered between $33,000 and at the time of making this video is worth around $38,000. This has fueled growing interest among young, tech-savvy Nigerians who now see cryptocurrency as a viable investment for the future. Average Nigerians who previously lacked interest in crypto trading or saw it as a form of cybercrime crime now see its legitimacy and are now latching up to it. Precisely, Nigeria ranks as the largest trading market for Bitcoin in Africa and the second largest in the world, second only to the United States of America. Hence, it perhaps could be that banks that have exhibited the fears mentioned earlier pressured the Central Bank of Nigeria into taking this action. But let's get this clear, crypto trading has not been banned, you simply cannot execute such trades using Naira accounts. When the CBN introduced the restriction on foreign remittances, Nigerians quickly adapted and found suitable alternatives, and at this moment, Nigerians who are vexed with the new decision are devising new alternatives to prevent any disruption to crypto trading. Diverse one yet? Tell us. We would like to know which of these backstories behind the directive heavily influenced the decision of the CBN. If there's any other thing besides this, let us know. If you found this video informative, please give it a like and share with your friends and family. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated for more trending videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, don't stop the gist.